I'm ready for a new me.
Yes.
Finally in the market for a new car, but we had to pay our respects, first of all, with a very special edition. You guys know this about me. I love my minivans.
You do.
Fox 6 Cribs, Carl's Car Edition. What's not to love about a minivan? This is my baby. Nothing captures the glitz and glamour of working in television like a suave news anchor rolling around town in a sweet, sweet minivan. This is my 2006 Toyota Sienna. It's been in my family since 2006. It's vintage. You know we had to go with the CE edition. Check this out. You know we got the fancy, custom, whatever it came with from the dealership when we first got it, rims. The wipers have that nice solid rust glint that you really want to look for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cup holders. For me, the minivan isn't just a car, it's a lifestyle. Pop the hood, see what we're working with. Oh yeah, so here we go, the VVT-I V6 3.3. Do you want to hear it run? Oh yeah. Just listen to that baby purr. Show you what we're working with inside the vehicle. It's a little tricky because there's actually more duct tape underneath here. And what's not to love? I've driven 2 cars in my life, both blue minivans, both inherited from my parents, and both went over 200,000 miles. If you're gonna keep a car running, you gotta be a little bit of a mechanic yourself. Ah yes, the trusty roll of duct tape that in some parts of this car is in fact holding it together. This oil is empty because again, I had to use that. Probably should replace it, but we do have a couple others. Wait, that's empty too. Mommobile, Swagger Wagon, Family Truckster. I've heard all the names, all the jokes, but you know what? I'm 33 and have yet to make a car payment, so who's laughing now? Because whatever, the car's 14 years old. It is up over 212,000 miles. That's reliability. Just takes unleaded, cheapest gas possible. Usually makes more squeaking noise than this. This is actually not too bad. Rubber ducky here to go with a Rubik's Cube. Actually, there's a bunch of Play-Doh and looks like some leaves. And apparently a roll of toilet paper. The horn doesn't work. Wait. Okay, I swear the horn works. At least, maybe? There are airbags. Hey, I drive my kid around in this. And the coolest part, honestly, all of my closest friends and family from high school through college to now have experienced the greatness of these vans too. What do you think?
Sure, you want to get rid of that.
I'm not sure I want to get rid of it. Unfortunately, I think I have to. So, yeah, this was a little bit of an issue recently. I was supposed to be chauffeuring one of my friends around for his birthday. We were going out to dinner. If you see behind it there, and then in the next picture, that is a giant pool of transmission fluid.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, kind of a little bit looks like a murder scene, but
does.
I promise. That's actually my buddy Kyle, who, again, I was supposed to be his driver. That failed. So we figured out a little bit of a...
Kyle was not harmed.
A little bit of a patch job.
Yes.
Yeah, Kyle was not harmed in the making of that photo. So yeah, we figured out a working situation so that it's still currently running, but
duct tape.
it's time. It's time. And the duct tape comes in very key.
We're glad that you're admitting it's time.
Yes.
Yeah, unfortunately. The toilet paper, though, in 2020, that might have been worth more than my car at some point.
Honestly, that you're some serious.
All right, so you guys know this about me and have made fun of me for a while. So has Nik Miles, our auto expert, who joins us now. Nik, you've been trying to get me to this point for years. I think I might finally be here, buddy.
We have a name for this in England. We call it a shed, like a garden shed. I think my garden shed is actually cleaner than your car. I just want to tell you that.
That might be true. All right, Nik, what do you have for me?
Carl, I have to tell you, we have to get you into a vehicle sooner rather than later. And there are a lot of good choices out there. I know you love the minivan style of life, so I would recommend
a style of
there are
life.
plenty of good minivans out there. Hey, right. Well, it is a style. It's a choice, and people have choices. You can't usually steer them away from them. The inventor of the minivan is Chrysler, of course. They invented the segment back in 1984, and they are responsible for 116 inventions in that segment. So I have to tell you, I have tested many minivans in my life. I've never owned one. Well, check this one out.
I recently had a 2020 Chrysler Pacifica out of the fleet and was very impressed with that. But the 2021 has been re-engineered to drive so smoothly. It feels very much like a German luxury vehicle. I'm not just promoting this vehicle unnecessarily. It really does feel smooth, easy to drive. This company that invented the segment have done such a good job in making sure this vehicle feels smooth, drives smoothly, and put your foot down, it accelerates nicely. You're not thrown back in the seat, and suddenly you can reach 60 miles an hour without being tossed around in the vehicle. Something I noticed that was talked about in the presentation when Chrysler showed us around this brand new Pacifica was the amount of time they spent in making sure that the vehicle was quiet on the inside. Laminated glass, a lot of the very special safety features that they put on the inside. And it does sound very quiet. Even though this is a gasoline model, it has silent running. When it comes to safety, there are 97 standard safety features in this vehicle. That comes with every 2021 Chrysler Pacifica that comes off of the lot. There are a total of 116 possible standard and available safety features, including forward emergency braking, which is absolutely necessary when you get a brand new vehicle. Starting price of the brand new Chrysler Pacifica, there is a bit of a caveat here because the 2020 Voyager is still available in the old style, starting at $27,000. If you want a 2021 Chrysler Pacifica, it starts at $35,000. Go all the way to the top Pinnacle Edition, all-wheel drive, about $53,000.
Thankfully, I've been saving up literally my entire life, Nick. So maybe whoa, what is that?
Well, as a special treat for you, Carl, I know it's going to be hard for you to give up the lifestyle, but we have delivered a 2021 Chrysler Pacifica Pinnacle Edition to the station. And as our gift to you for a week's test drive, we are going to give it to you to see what you think. Now, don't get too crazy because you're going to get all this power, all this limo luxury lifestyle, all these features and modern conveniences that you have not been used to. But I'm warning you, don't get too used to having so much power and cleanliness underfoot, because if you want to keep it, you're going to have to go out and buy one. I managed to convince Chrysler to give you one for a week. But if you want to keep one, you're going to have to go to a dealer lot like the rest of us.
Nick, it looks like a spaceship compared to what I've been driving for the last 15 years or so. All right, we are going to take a quick break here. I'm going to be rejoined by Nick. I got to go out to the parking lot and check it out, right? I'm going to race out there. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more minivan talk in just a bit.